everyone. In today's video I want to show you what we have going on. It's early March. This is the first nice day to be able to get outside and do some cleanup. I'm going to show you what's happening on my sidewalk and what I need to clean up, and then I want to show you how I make my organic weed spray. It's something I've been using for several years, and we'll mix some of that up and spray the sidewalk after we get it clean. So I'm going to turn the camera around and show you what's going on. Okay, so what we're looking at is my brick sidewalk, and we have some grass growing up between the bricks that we're going to spray, mix up that spray in a little bit. But mostly we have a lot of pine needles coming off the pine tree, all right here in the crevice on the sidewalk here. Just a lot of debris from winter right here at the front step. Look at all that right there. And over here, just more. There's also the winter melt, the salt. Hopefully we're done with snow, so that can be put away now. But just look at all the debris on the sidewalk. Alright, so we're going to get this cleaned up, and I want to show you the tools that I'm going to be using. First of all, this is an adjustable rake. The handle right here, you can adjust the width. So by moving the handle, you can adjust the width of the tines right there. See that? And then you lock it in place and you're ready to begin. I'm also going to be using this cart that I just picked up at an auction at church. It's got a fairly deep reservoir, and that's what it looks like. So I'll be using these two things to help me with my sidewalk cleanup. Now I didn't even go all the way around my sidewalk, but you can see I was able to fill this up with just the amount of sidewalk that I did. So now we're gonna take this to the spot in my yard where I dump and have a compost. Inside now and getting ready to mix up some of my weed killer. I've been using this recipe for a couple of years and had great success with it. There's 3 ingredients. There is the white vinegar with 5% acidity. That's what most vinegars on the market are, 5%. You use salt and Dawn dish soap. Since I'm a visual learner, I did make some notes about vinegar, so we're just gonna look right here. It's that acetic acid in the vinegar is the weed killing portion. It draws moisture out of the plant. However, there's a couple of limitations with vinegar. It does not move through the plant to kill the roots, so you still need to go in and pull those weeds after they're dead. But it's a lot easier then. The roots aren't actively growing and holding on to the soil, so they're really easy to pull out. Also, vinegar lowers the pH of soil. Now this is good if you have alkaline soil, but if your soil is already acidic, using vinegar can be a problem. Now I'm using this weed mixture on my sidewalk, so it's not going to be an issue of changing the pH of the soil. What salt does as a weed killer, it dehydrates and disrupts the internal water balance of the plant cells. Using salt is best on a small scale. You don't want to be using salt as a weed killer for, say, a whole flower bed, because what it'll do is it will make the soil unviable. Nothing will grow. So using salt, you need to be very selective and very careful over the area that you're using with the salt. Now we're going to be spraying a sidewalk. The cracks in the sidewalk, I had put landscape fabric down before I built the sidewalk, and I used mortar in between the cracks, but it's still growing some grass and other weeds through it, so it's not going to be a problem using salt and vinegar on the sidewalk. It's small scale and I don't want anything to grow there at all. The last ingredient is Dawn dish soap, and what it does is it allows the mixture to stick to the vegetation. If you were just to mix up the salt and vinegar, it would run right off the plant and really not do any good. The Dawn dish soap allows it to be viscous and to stick to the plant leaves and give it time to act. Now this mixture will work sun or shade, but it works faster if you spray on a sunny day. The weeds will be dead the next day. In a matter of hours, you can already see them turning brown. The last thing I'm going to be using is this pressure sprayer that I bought at a dollar store. So not really expensive stuff. It's a great, inexpensive and very effective weed killer. So I'm going to mix this up and then we'll head back outside. One last thing, I do like to heat the vinegar in the microwave for about a minute. I find that the salt will dissolve a lot better in it. I'm back outside. I'm going to pump my sprayer up, and I have my salt, vinegar, and Dawn dish soap mixture in here, and we're going to spray the sidewalk. Just for fun, I thought I'd show you this antique sprayer that my grandmother used to own. I've lived here for 30 years, and this is one of the antiques that were left on the property. So, got this, and there's the handle. So, yep. Compressed sprayers have been around for a while. Alright, thanks for watching this video. We'll see you in the next one. Bye!